Okay, so my next batch of questions comes from my boo-boo, the GND Kimberly. um, okay, first question. Number one, other than yourself, what superstar and diva do you find to be helping pave the way to bring more and more YouTube users from our SBR community from the Xbox and the PS3? Let me see how I can answer this question. Hmm. Um, well, I don't, let me see. Let me see. Well, I can think of a lot of people, a lot of divas and superstars that are paving the way, um, you know, to bring more people on YouTube. There's so many people that I love. I'm gonna say, oh my God, I really don't have any names because it's just so many people that I like that I whose creations I adore. So I think the divas and superstars that are paving the way for YouTube users from our SVR community from the Xbox and the PS3. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to answer this question. I just love so many people in this community, but I also dislike a few. So I'm just gonna say the people who don't come off like okay, like you're good at creating paint tools or tires or costs or whatever, but you don't just throw it in somebody's face like, yeah, I'm the shit and I'm good at making this and you're not and blah blah blah. I think it's the people who sort of keeps to themselves, the people that don't start drama and shit. Um I don't know, just the people with overall good personality, because on some of these videos I do see people with nasty attitudes and come off cocky, and there's always going to be someone else that's better than you at making something. So it's the reason I don't come off cocky and be like, yeah, I'm the best and blah blah blah, because I know there is a whole lot of people more than me that don't have YouTube accounts and don't have capture cards that make better creations than I do. So I believe it's the people who like sort of stay to themselves, and what I mean, they upload, create, respond to comments respectfully, and I think it's just the okay, let me see, just the the people that inspire. Oh God, I'm sorry, I'm really bad with questions like this. I'm trying to air it out more. Let me see. Well, let's just say let's just shorten it down to the people I believe that are paving the way um for our community are the people who don't come off cocky, who stay to themselves and not all about drama, and just help inspire someone who may not be that good. Because I love hearing, I don't know about y'all, but I love getting comments and messages from people that be like, you inspired me to do this or to make this or to start doing this and that. So I think it's just the people who can push people that may not be that good onto being like, you can do it and blah blah blah. Now if if it's a YouTuber that's new, coming off cocky, even though their creations aren't that good, are the people that I'll tell off. But y'all know what I mean. I'm sorry if I couldn't answer this to the best of my ability, but I hope that answered the question somewhat. Thank you for asking, boo boo. On to the next question. Okay, so I just seen this question. Um, I'm sorry, boo boo. So I'm just going to finish answering it because I thought that was the only one. The second question is, Who inspires you to make these videos? Was it a whim or did you see someone else's stuff? Like I said down below to another person, it was just looking at various videos on YouTube, and I thought in my mind maybe I could take those type of videos and, you know, step it up a bit. Like, I would see some Saints Row videos online, but I would, you know, I would see it in like the clips in with some music, but I thought in my mind I was thinking, what if I could just take like the game and just like maybe try to match it to the song as much as possible, even though I knew it would be pretty difficult to do, because with me, I like to perfect my videos like to the max. So it was seeing other people's stuff wasn't a whim, because my channel, like I said before, my channel wasn't going to be about anything for real. I just made it purposely for the sole purpose of just watching videos that I couldn't, that you needed an account to watch it. So yeah, it was basically looking at other people's stuff that made me want to start making the videos that I do today. Question 3. Who from our community would you most like to do a video with? And finally, what inspires you to make the calls that you made so far? I've actually got a handful of people that I want to make some videos with. Let's see. I'll name off as many as I can. I'm going off based off me, so I may miss a few people, and if I do, I'll just put it in the video. Obviously you, boo-boo. I don't know, you just make, I don't know, I just love your freaking videos, and I don't know, you're just so freaking creative. And I even seen Miss Kimberly's Facebook page and her little pictures and stuff. So Miss Kimberly would be number 1. I've actually collabed with Crystal on some. Well, was it one? Yeah, on one. Well, I don't know if it's a collab. I just did a speed. Sinful Crystal. Sean Nova. White Boys of Vacation, though he bugs the living shit out of me to put some of his characters from WWE games in some of my videos, and I always constantly say hell no. But maybe someday. Who else? I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head, but those are the people that I could think of off the top of my head. And well, I've actually did some with Gothic Nightmare, my boo-boo, my other boo-boo. Maybe Megan Michelle. That's my girl. So let's see. That's all I could think of off the top of my head. And like I said, if I can't think of anybody else, I'm just gonna put it in the video, so you know I won't be getting comments like, you forgot about me. I didn't forget about you. I'm just going off based on what I can think of right now. So the next part of this question would be, and finally, what inspires you to make the calls that you've made so far? Like I said before, my inspiration for making my calls come purely from my imagination and bits and pieces of pictures I may see on the net. Some calls came from based off of just names alone, like Von Dutch. I actually based her off a t-shirt that I own that has Von Dutch on the shirt. So purely imagination, and just the people that I come in contact with. That's what I also forgot to mention. Some people I come in contact with can inspire me to make calls of something. So yeah, I hope that answered that question. Thank you for asking. And yeah, thanks for the questions, boo boo. Okay, so the more questions I get, the more I'm gonna keep answering, even though I answered other questions beforehand. So I have some questions coming from Wild Style Windchild. He asks, number one, what keeps you motivated to keep creating and sharing your characters with other people? If you mean by sharing, um, and uploading it to YouTube for the world to see, well, I don't know, I just like the positive feedback, and I like that just seeing comments where people will say like, you inspire me to make my characters like this, or you inspire me to do this and that. So I think it's mainly the comments, the positive comments that I get. Sometimes it can come from negative comments, because sometimes even negative comments can push me to make something I may think I made terribly, to try to make it best that I could. So the motivation are my comments, the positive and negative comments that come from people, aka my subs and stuff. So yeah, I hope that answered that question for you. Second question, have you ever created something that you hate but other people love it? Actually, I have. um this was back on WWE SmackDown versus Wall. Damn. SmackDown versus Raw 2010. Created a few calls on there that I absolutely hated and never brought over to any of the games, but I actually have had a few people tell me that they liked the creations, but I'm sorry, there's no chance that any of those, well, just about a lot of those characters won't be making a return onto the newer games. I mean, okay, wait. Okay, there won't, let me say it like this. There is a huge chance that the characters I made on 2010 won't be making appearance in any future games. I'm sorry, I know y'all may have liked some of them in that game, but me, I honestly didn't. Like Flower and Marley and a few others that I can't think off the top of my head because I create so many freaking calls. But yeah, those are the few I really hated but people actually liked, so I hope that answered that question. Last question. Would you continue playing WWE 12 or Saints Row the Third if it wasn't for your stories? Saints Row the Third, yes. WWE 12, no. Saints Row the Third because I love the story. Saints Row the Third because I love the story, I love the characters, and I just overall love the game. So I can't see myself not playing that game. I'll most likely be playing that till the next game come out, just like I did with Saints Row 2. So Saints Row 3 or WWE 12, obviously Saints Row WWE 12, no, because like I said before in a few other questions asked by someone else, I don't have any inspiration to do anything more on WWE 12 but to edit my calls and to work on my stories, and maybe a few paint tools, but that's just about it. I don't feel like wasting all my creativity, well, much of it, on 2012, so Saints Row the Third. So I hope that answers your questions, and thank you for asking, and if I get any more, I'll just add it on to this piece. So yeah.